Hello and welcome to Thái News. We start the newsletter today with information relating to the China's oil rig HD981 illegal launching in Vietnam's territorial waters. As of this writing, China still maintains a large force of vessels to protect its illegal rig. On the afternoon of the 15th of May in Hanoi, Vietnam Ministry of Foreign Affairs held a special press conference about this event. Nearly 100 representatives of national and international news agencies attended to get theirs on the latest issues.
At the press conference, Vietnam Foreign Ministry spokesman Lê Hải Bình reaffirmed that the HD981 oil rig was located 18 nautical miles in the exclusive economic zones of Vietnam under the International Convention on the Law of the Sea 1982. Vietnam is determined to request China for the withdrawal of the HD981 oil rig and all the vessels, aircraft from the exclusive economic zones of Vietnam and do not commit the same action. Vietnam has tried to communicate with China in many different ways and will continue its efforts to resolve the disagreement between the two countries. The wrong actions of Chinese negatively influence the emotions and beliefs of Vietnamese people. The website of the most prestigious geographic political Italian magazine Lambs published an article with a lot of information and graphics to explain to the readers to understand the ongoing tension in the East Seas of Vietnam. The article stated China has set up a rig near the Paracel Islands in the exclusive economic zones of Vietnam. It also stated that China is creating a dangerous precedent by this action. Meanwhile, Britain's Financial Times published an article showing that it is difficult to explain why China made a move that goes against efforts to promote ties with Vietnam. Although the two countries have achieved consensus in the control of movements in the East Seas of Vietnam, the same day the Wall Street Journal published an editorial to criticize China's aggression that led to the current turmoil in the East Seas of Vietnam. This editorial said that this action is not a peaceful rise, as China used to promise the world. However, Beijing hardly faces any consequences so far.
Meanwhile, in some provinces in Vietnam, such as Bình Dương, Bình Phước, Ho Chi Minh City, Dong Nai and Quảng Bình, held spontaneous demonstrations of workers of some industrial zones that caused damage to people and property. However, it is a consequence of instigation by the behavior of the bad people.
The point of the case was meeting action and peaceful march of worker labor force. However, some has extreme agitation that entice workers at foreign invested enterprises of China in smashing gates, fences, and properties. Even some of them took advantage of the chaos by taking items and burning factories. Before this situation, the local leader directly came to the location to implement protective measures to stabilize the situation. At the same time, they asked the workers in the industrial zones to understand the views of the party, the state, and to determine whether to defend the independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity, as well as preserve the environment of peace, stability, cooperation, and development. Workers should not listen to instigators, incitement of people that violates the law. The localities should handle strictly the situation in accordance with the provision of the law. A warning for those who take advantage of the situation to cause confusion, destruction of properties. Also, we should focus and stabilize the situation in order to protect the rights and legitimate interests of the investors and workers.
Let's continue. In the series of meaningful activities to celebrate 55 years of the opening date of the Ho Chi Minh Trail, the traditional day of Trường Sơn, May the 19, 1959, May the 19, 2014, on the evening of the 14th of May, Thái Nguyên Radio and Television Station, in cooperation with the Tradition Society of Trường Sơn, Ho Chi Minh Trail in Thái Nguyên Province, jointly organized the program Memory of Trường Sơn. Opening the program, Nguyễn Xuân Khoát, Deputy Chairman of the Tradition Society Trường Sơn, Ho Chi Minh in Thái Nguyên Province, representing hundreds of veterans and young volunteers, read the declaration that strongly opposed the action of China 8981 illegal rig launching in the waters under the sovereignty of Vietnam, a violation of the international law. 55 years ago, to support for the war front in the South, the Politburo decided to organize a military transformation that is responsible for providing troops, weapons, and food for the South battlefield. Since then, Union 559 Trường Sơn soldiers were engaged with the legendary Ho Chi Minh Trail. 16 years of fighting bravely on the route named after Uncle Ho, the Trường Sơn soldiers made a great for strategic transportation system, an important contribution to the liberation of the South reunification spring 1975. In the program, reminiscing the past where the veterans had to fight almost without water supply, reminds the younger generation of the heroic action of our forefathers in fighting alongside the Ho Chi Minh Trail. This is a meaningful program that highlights gratitude to the heroes of the nation. On May the 13th, the Executive Board of Vietnam-Laos Friendship Association, Thái Nguyên Province, held a conference on implementing a number of key tasks of the association.
Currently, the province has over 400 Cambodian and Laotian students studying in the different universities and colleges in the province. These educational institutions provided good living condition and learning environment for the students. The Executive Board of Vietnam-Laos Friendship Association, in collaboration with related agencies, organized the Bun Pi May Festival of Laos People and Chont Nam May Festival of Cambodian People in 2014. This year, there were some innovations in the organization and implementation stages of Bun Pi May Festival for Laotian students. This year, the Laos students have enjoyed a truly festive celebration and were given an opportunity to visit historical sites of the revolution and some scenic spots in Thái Nguyên. Speaking at the conference, Mr. Phung Dinh Thiệu, the chairman of the association, suggested that the schools where Cambodians and Laos students are attending further strengthen the cultural and art exchange activities to create the best studying conditions, thereby contributing in the solidifying the relationship between Vietnam and Laos. The meeting also discussed a number of key tasks for the future.
Recently, leaders of Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee met the leaders of Way Sober Project from East Midwest Foundation on the National Poor Water Environmental Program and Clean Rural Environment, and to discuss the support of the Australian Aid Program. Thái Nguyên is one of 8 pilot provinces that implemented the Way Sober Project on poor water and rural clean environment. To date, 80% of households have access to poor water, 98% of public schools have water supply works and hygienic toilets. The whole of the province has more than 2,000 units that provide the poor water for people in the province, of which 35 have sustainable operation works, accounting for 16%, and 95 have medium operation works, accounting for 44%. At the meeting, Mr. Đặng Viết Thuần, Vice Chairman of Thái Nguyên Provincial People's Committee and head of the steering committee of the project in Thái Nguyên, pointed out a number of limitations. To cite a few, there are 49 rural water supply works that do not promote efficiency, accounting for 23% of its totality, while 39 are inactive, accounting for 17%. Besides, the implementation of the project do not have coordination with relevant departments to set out the rules for each household in the delivery of cement for the construction of poor water supply works and hygienic toilets. Hence, the Vice Chairman proposed that the steering board of this project and the related departments give detailed solutions to solve the problems, limitations, thereby contributing to more effective projects. On the 14th and 15th of May, Thái Nguyên Department of Trade and Industry, in collaboration with the People's Committee of Đồng Hỷ, Đại Từ, Phổ Yên Districts, and Sông Công Thảo, held a meeting to discuss plans to organize the fair, bringing Vietnamese goods to mountainous areas with the theme Vietnamese Goods for Vietnamese People.
According to the plan, the Trade Promotion Center of Thái Nguyên Province is tasked to organize 4 fairs in Phu Xuyên Commune Đại Từ District, Minh Lập Commune, Đồng Hỷ District, Bình Sơn Commune, Sông Công Town, and Bắc Sơn Town Phú Yên District. Commodities brought to the market will come from businesses in and outside the province. Goods like garments, school aids, household items, electrical goods, electronics, telecommunications, food, machinery, hand tools for agriculture, fertilizers, plant protection products, plant seeds must be made in Vietnam. This fair is an opportunity for different businesses to promote their products and goods on sale. At the same premise, the organizing board planned an exchange to discuss specific tasks for each unit involved to ensure the best and highest results for the mountain dweller to assess with lower prices than that of the market if not equal.
That ends our program today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now and see you next time.